creams and concealers, so kind of like my liquid face makeup. And I am going to be going through, I do not believe that I am going to be getting rid of a lot of this just because of how small my collection is, and I do still want to have a collection. I don't want to minimize it too much because this is kind of like what I do. I make videos and I like products for recommendations, but I will get rid of some that are not my shade and maybe that are a little old. But yeah, I'm going to tell you if I would repurchase some if they're used up, and I think we should just hop right in and get started. So one thing, whoa, I almost just fell over right there. One thing, I watched Jam Beauty 89, her declutter videos, and one thing she does is she kind of like shops her stash. So she goes in and picks out a couple products that she knows for sure she's gonna keep. Like if I were in a store, what would I repurchase like right then and there? So if I were shopping at a store and I were to see any of these products, which one would I go in and choose? And I would say one of those for sure would be this L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation. Sorry, you can see my ring light. I would definitely repurchase this. I haven't even had this for that long, and at first I thought it was breaking me out, but I do not believe this is breaking me out. So I am going to keep this, and I really do like how it looks, so I am going to keep this one. I'm going to put keeps over here, get rid ofs over here. So I'm keeping that one. Another one that, okay, so this is really hard because this product is absolutely amazing. It is like the best, one of the best drugstore foundations. It's like the perfect skin color and everything. The only thing is, it's literally empty. This is one that I would choose to keep and pick out, but it is empty, so I am going to get rid of it, but I will definitely be repurchasing it. Another one I would normally be keeping is this Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour long foundation. This one, again, same thing, is basically empty. I've used almost this whole thing up. This is one of my favorites as well, and I definitely will be repurchasing, but since it is empty, I am going to get rid of it. But if it wasn't empty, I would be keeping it. So I am going to get rid of it just because it is completely gone. Okay, so for this one is the e.l.f. Foundation Serum. I actually do really like this. This is a really lightweight foundation. I'm gonna have some swatch. It's really, like, it's literally a serum. I don't know if you can see it running there. It's really thin, but I do like it for just natural days, like when I go to school and I don't want a lot of foundation. It's just a nice, thin, sheer kind of, it just balances it out, makes it look like you're just, it's just your skin, but maybe tones down the redness just a little bit and just kind of evens everything out. So I actually really do like this, and so I am going to keep that. Other thing I am going to keep is this e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, but as you can tell, this one is majorly dark. This is in the shade Buff. It was the first one I got. I don't know what I was thinking when I got it, but it is so incredibly dark. Do you see that? There's no way that would ever match me. I was thinking this was the second darkest shade, but it's actually the third. Their shade range is not good at all. I believe the second one is Sand, so I would like to get that one, but I'm going to get rid of this because it's way too dark for me. But I am going to keep Porcelain. Porcelain is a little bit light for me, so, but it is fine for now for winter. In the summer, I'll probably have to get Sand, but I do actually like this quite a bit. And I would like to keep trying it out. I haven't worn it that much, probably like 5 times maybe. So I would like to keep doing this more, using this more. So get rid of one, keep the other. This one I actually just tried out today for the first time. This is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I have this one in the shade Buff as well, but just like that. But this Buff is a little bit different. I think this one's like the middle shade because Porcelain is just so light. Yeah, see, this is the Buff on this one. Those are two completely different buffs. How could you name both of those buffs? I don't know. But this actually is a good color for my skin. It is a little bit darker, so for right now it is a little bit dark, but in the summer it'll match pretty well, and I actually really do like this. It is a thicker consistency, but it has nice coverage, and I do like it. I'm wearing it today, so I am going to keep that one. Other thing is this It Cosmetics CC Cream. This one is very, when it was going around for quite a while, like in the beginning of 2016, I would say. And I actually do like this. The only thing is, it is kind of dark. It's in the shade Light, but it is pretty dark. And I just have a sample size. this. It's not too bad, but it is kind of dark. Okay, that's not it. It's right here. It is kind of dark for me to wear in the winter, so I do not wear this in the winter, but in the summer I do. And I do like this, and it's actually probably after a few more uses it'll be gone, so I'm just going to keep it. Okay, I'm kind of like not shopping my stash anymore. I'm kind of just moved on. Actually, I'm going to talk about this one. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. This actually I really did like. Or I really do like. And I do have to say though, this was it was pretty expensive for the drugstore. I think this was like $14 or $15. And this is only half a fluid ounce, so it's like half the amount that you normally, that's a really light shade. I don't know why I have it that light. I should probably get N3. I don't know why this is so expensive. Drugstore foundations are becoming so expensive and I don't like it. But it is almost gone. So I am going to keep it, use it up, and then once it's gone, I'm going to get rid of it. So it is almost gone, but I do want to use it up because I actually do like that foundation a lot. Another like foundation, this is a BB cream, is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This one, I actually do like this quite a bit. It is a matte, and I have pretty dry skin, and it is more for oily, but it is pretty nice. It matches my skin pretty well, and yeah, it's in the shade Light, and yeah, so I am going to keep this. I am liking it actually. I probably want to use it a little bit more. I haven't been using it that much, but I do really like this, and so I want to keep it just so I can use it a little bit more. This L'Oreal True Match, you guys, I've tried to love this foundation. For some reason, I just can't. It might be because I have the wrong shade, so I think I am going to get a different shade. I don't know why I got this shade. It's so hard to tell with foundation shades in the drugstore. This one's in the shade W3. I just can't fall in love with it. It's really orange for me. I need to get more like an N3. So like this is N2. I need to get like an N3 because I'm not really that warm. And it's pretty full. I've hardly used any of it. And some people actually love this and some people don't care for it. And I actually want to love it because I hear it's a nice everyday for the people who do love it. So I think I am going to get a different shade of this to try. I am mad that I spent money on this and that it doesn't match me. But I spent money on it probably almost a year ago. And you know what? I just have to get rid of it if I'm not using it, especially if it doesn't match me. Another thing that I actually do like is this Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. Again, this is for oily skin, so it's more of a mattifying. But my skin is normally pretty normal, except for in the winter I do have a little more dryness. So I can only really use this in the summer. But it has SPF, and I think it looks really nice. So I have a scratch on my hand. It's from my dog, I'm pretty sure. And it matches pretty well on my face, and so I do like this, and I am going to keep it. Okay, these two are the L'Oreal Magic BB Creams. I have light and medium. I got these for something. I have like a Halloween. I was doing makeup on girls for Halloween, and so I got this for that because different shades. And I honestly hardly ever use this BB cream anymore. And so it comes out white and you blend it in. And then it gets this color. But that is light. That is like pretty dark. And this is medium. That is pretty dark as well. So here's light. Here's medium. I'm definitely getting rid of medium because it doesn't match. Clearly I have problems matching my skin color. And, well, not necessarily that one because that was for something else. But I am going to get rid of that medium. But this is also pretty dark. That's a maybe. I'm going to think about that one because I don't really want to let go of it because I haven't used it very much. But then again, I've had this for a while and I just am not using it. And I'm going to let it sit there for a minute and think about it. This NYC Get It All foundation stick. This is the only stick foundation I've ever used. I have it in ivory. I don't think there's very many shades. Sorry, I'm swatching with my opposite hand, so I'm probably holding this funky. This is like pink undertone, and it's in the shade Ivory, and usually Ivory is more of a yellow undertone. But this foundation stick is just... it looks beautiful when you swatch it. Like, it looks like it's like flawless on the skin. That's what makes me not want to get rid of it, because it makes it like look, your skin just look flawless. But when you put this on the face, I swear you blend it out and it just like blends away. I don't, you know, I'm not using it. Every time I look at it, I don't want to use it, and it doesn't do anything when I put it on my face, even though I've hardly used it. And I have saved this just so I could use it, but my hand is so dry. I'm going to get rid of it because I am not going to be using that anytime soon, and it's a little bit pink for my skin, and it just makes it look good on your hand, but on your face it just blends away. Okay, I have these concealers left. This Maybelline Master Concealer, I use it almost every single day, and I do love that one, so I am going to keep that. And along with this Glamouflage by Hard Candy, this is a heavy duty one, great for blemishes, keeping that. This L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Cream is like a rollerball one, so it's kind of cooling under your eyes, and it's in the shade Light. And I feel like it doesn't cover much, but I do like it for under my eyes. I haven't used it that much, so I do want to use it a little bit more. And it is pretty brightening, so I am going to keep that as well. These two, I really do like the Maybelline Fit Me. They are kind of old, but and I really wish that 10 Light, this is 20 Sand. I use this one in the summer sometimes. I really wish that 10, sorry, I'm swatching with my left hand and I am not left-handed. But 10 Light usually is pretty light, and that's my shade. In the winter, I sometimes use 20, but I think that's a little dark. I'm going to keep 10 Light, and I actually did use 10 Light today. And I actually did like it, and I thought it went pretty well with my skin. And I'm going to get rid of 20 just because it's a little bit older. I've had it for a little while, and I'm just not really using it because it is too dark. There is one in between that's like 15, but it's more of a pink undertone. I don't know if I would really go with my skin. I just wish they would have gone a little bit lighter and was the same color as this Maybelline Master Conceal. So I'm going to get rid of 20. And then I have this Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer. It's like a little pencil kind of concealer. It went with the, came with a heavy duty concealer. This is just like a little pencil. I never use this. I'm just gonna get rid of it. There's like no point in me having that. And this, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I never use it, and so I'm just gonna get rid of it. So these are my keeps, these are my get rid ofs. I didn't get rid of half, but I am pretty proud of myself for getting rid of this because I like to collect makeup, and it's hard for me to let some stuff go, especially when I buy this with my own money. But I will be repurchasing these two, so technically I didn't get rid of that much because I will be buying them again. But this one is almost gone, so I'll be getting rid of this one. And this is almost gone, so that'll be going away soon, and I'll use this up. And so I am happy with this just because this is not that much foundation to even own for being a YouTuber. So I am going to get rid of this, keep this, and I am going to show you the two primers that I have and decide what I'm going to do with those. I didn't mention that all of the products that I am getting rid of, if they are not bad, I am putting in a big bag and bring it to my friends. My friends love it when I bring a big bag of makeup. So putting all these in there except for the ones that need to be tossed. Actually, I have 3. So these are the 3 primers that I own. The NYX First Base Primer Spray. It's just like a spray-on primer. This is almost gone, so I'm just going to keep it to use it up, and I actually don't mind it. This I'll use every single day, the Maybelline Master Prime, and this e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. It's just like a clear primer. Ooh, it's like balling up. What the? It does leave a nice like feel to it, but honestly, it says it fills in fine lines and creates a flawless finish. I really don't know. I haven't even used this that often. I haven't used it lately. I don't really know if it does a whole lot, and it's like really not known. It's not made for anything. It's almost like an extra step for me. So I am going to get rid of this one because I love this. I love this Maybelline Master Prime. So If I did want to get, I might repurchase like an e.l.f. one for like redness or filling in pores or something like that, like blurring and smoothing one. But that one's just kind of nothing needed. So this is what I'm keeping. This is what I'm getting rid of. Honestly, I am pretty proud of myself for getting rid of this much stuff. And it does feel good to kind of clean out and only have stuff that I actually use. So I am going to give these to friends and family. And I am going to keep these and use these and keep loving them and use the rest up if they are almost gone. And yeah, so stay tuned for other declutter videos to come. Next up is probably going to be like powders, bronzers, blushes, highlights. I'm probably going to do a full one of that. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.